Hi everyone, so today I'm going to show you how to fill in the old door gaps where the old door handle was. So this house here had door handles really high up, like 2 meters, and we moved them down. So we need to fill out the old holes where the handles were. So I've already filled out the bit where the latch bit goes here with a dowel, pre-sized dowel from the shop, and just the construction that he's in there, and I'll sand it later, and some smaller dowels for screw holes. But I'm going to show you how to fill in the actual, get it smooth where the actual plate was here, and also on the door jamb here. So that's the old latch strike, and the new latch strike is down here. So I'm going to show you how to fill that in. So we'll do the latch plate here first. I've got a piece of malachite, 3mm thick, and I'm gonna I've already cut it down to a thinner strip, and I'm now going to measure it up. So I literally offer it up into the hole and use a pencil and just mark it. And mark it on the top width and the height. Just use a square here. It doesn't have to be really accurate because later we're going to fill any edge gaps with wood filler. On there. Use a metal ruler for obvious reasons, and then cut hard on there. So cut all the way through this stuff, which is almost like cardboard, then trim it off. And I can file it a little bit with a square file and a regular file. Okay, now I'm going to go back to the door and see how it fits. But it fits very nicely. Now it's too thick, so I need to if we move the camera up there, you can see it's a bit too thick. So I now need to cut down a bit. Now you don't have to do this, you could always stick it on and then just sand the whole thing. But to reduce the sanding, good to cut this down. And I'm just gonna cut into the layers and just cut about 1 millimeter off. Very easy to do on this stuff. Sharp knife, dig it right in, watch your fingers, and then pull it off. Do the other side as well. Okay, so that should be enough. Let's take it back to our door. Have a look. Okay, so I'm now going to glue it in. I've got some PVA woodworking glue. I'll put some on the back, where it's going to hit the wood all the way around. And then stick it in the hole. Okay. Stick it in. And now for good measure I'm going to nail it in as well. You don't have to do this, but I think it's good to keep it in while it's drying, otherwise it's a bit loose. These are just 30mm by 2mm nails. Bright nails. Good, that's in. So now you'll see it's in, and there's a little bit of indentation, but that can all be hidden with the filler, which I'll do later when it's dry. Hi, now I'm doing the hole in the door jamb. So I've got my malachite again. I'll just offer it up. I've already marked out with a pencil where I need to cut. So just the same concept as doing the door. Do the door jamb. And I'm about to stick it in. So put glue all around it, all around where it's going to hit the wood. Wood glue again. And it goes in there. Then I'll bang it in with good measure. Going in now. So that's all good. Let the glue dry, then I'll put some filler around it later. So this is the final step to fill it in with some white filler, wood filler. And just use this and just smooth it on. If the wood filler is a bit dry, you can add water to it. So this dries after about a day, and then you can sand it back. Just using sandpaper, 240 grain or something like that. Fine. There you go, blends in really well. Okay, done.